Somewhere right now, there is money with your name on it. I don't mean that metaphorically. I mean it literally. There's a check being written, a payment being processed, an opportunity crystallizing, a conversation about to happen that involves your prosperity. Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm your host, Brian Scott, and this activation is unexpected money within 7 days. Now, before we begin this activation and this challenge to receive unexpected money, I want to invite you to join the Reality Revolution community, where we have weekly Zoom sessions and mastermind groups and unique trainings and exclusive content, and the most amazing group of people coming together right now to help you manifest your greatest dreams. It's so easy to join. Just look for the link in the description. It's at www.skool.com/reality revolution. I hope to see you there. I hope to meet you and talk with you there. Something is about to shift right now. In this precise moment, you are standing at the edge of a financial breakthrough that your logical mind cannot yet fathom. Here's the thing. It doesn't need to understand it. Your conscious mind, with all its calculations and projections and worried spreadsheets, has been running the same program for years, decades perhaps. And that program has produced exactly what it was designed to produce. But you're here now, you're listening, and that single choice to press play, to lean in, to say yes to possibility, that choice has already begun to reorganize the quantum field around you. Let me paint you a picture of the next 7 days. Somewhere right now, there is money with your name on it. I don't mean that metaphorically. I mean it literally. There's a check being written, a payment being processed, an opportunity crystallizing, a conversation about to happen that involves your prosperity. A door is opening that you don't even know exists yet. And the only thing standing between you and that money, the version of you that doesn't believe it's already done. So let's handle that right now in this conversation, because that's exactly what this is. A conversation between you who pressed play and the you who already received the unexpected money. The you 7 days from now who's looking back at this moment saying, that was when everything changed. Think about the absolute miracle of this moment. Here you are, a collection of roughly 37 trillion cells, each one performing billions of chemical reactions per second, all coordinated by an intelligence so vast, it makes your conscious mind look like a calculator next to a quantum supercomputer. You are literally a universe experiencing itself. Somewhere in that universe, money is flowing to you right now. The question is not whether it's possible. The question is whether you're ready to receive it. And I already know the answer. Because you're here. Because something in you recognized this title, clicked on this video, and said yes. That's not random. That's your future self sending a message backward through time saying this is the one. Pay attention. So here's the deal. For the next few minutes, you and I are going to do something profound. We're going to rewire your relationship with money at the neurological level. We're going to collapse the timeline between where you are and where you want to be. And we're going to do it in a way that feels less like work and more like remembering. Because the secret nobody tells you about manifestation, you're not creating abundance from nothing. You're remembering that you already are abundant. You're letting go of the story that convinced you otherwise. I want you to think about money for a moment. Just the word money. Notice where you feel it in your body. Does your stomach tighten? Does your jaw clench? Does your breath get shallow? Or do you feel expansion, excitement, possibility? Your body is giving you real-time feedback about your money programming. And that programming, it's just neural pathways. It's just electricity and chemistry following the same routes they've followed 1,000 times before. The good news, neural pathways can be rewired. In fact, they're being rewired right now, just by having this conversation. Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about how the brain doesn't know the difference between a real experience and one that's vividly imagined. Your neurons fire in the same patterns whether you're actually receiving money or imagining receiving it with intense emotional engagement. It's not wishful thinking, it's neuroscience. So let's use that. Picture yourself 7 days from now. You've just discovered unexpected money. Maybe it arrived in your bank account, a refund you forgot about, an overpayment being returned, an investment that paid off. Maybe someone handed it to you, a gift, a bonus, a payment for something you'd written off. Maybe you won it. Maybe you found it. Just found physical money or discovered an asset you didn't know you had. Don't worry about the how. The how is not your job. The how is the universe's job. Your job is the feeling. So feel it now. Feel the surprise. Feel the delight. Feel that moment of realization where your mind says, wait, is this real? And your heart says, yes, this is real. Now amplify it. Feel the relief, because there's always relief when unexpected money shows up, isn't there? That exhale, that, oh, thank goodness, that sense of the universe saying, I've got you. Let yourself feel that relief now. Let it wash through your nervous system like warm water. Let it soften the muscles that have been bracing for bad news. This is the state. This is the frequency. And the universe responds to frequency more than it responds to words. I need you to understand something crucial right now. The reality you're going to experience over the next 7 days is being chosen in this moment. Not by your circumstances, not by the economy, not by your boss or your clients or your bank balance. By your state, by the electromagnetic field your heart is broadcasting right now. The HeartMath Institute has measured this. Your heart generates an electromagnetic field that extends several feet beyond your body, and that field carries information, emotional information, intentional information. It is literally broadcasting your expectations into the quantum field. So let's broadcast something new. Let's broadcast the expectation of unexpected money, not hope. The same way you expect the sun to rise tomorrow, the same way you expect your next breath to happen, that level of certainty. Because here's the radical truth: expectation and belief create different neurological states. When you hope for something, you're actually encoding the absence of it. Hope contains the assumption that you don't have it yet. But when you expect something, when you know it's coming, your brain starts preparing to perceive it. Your reticular activating system starts filtering for evidence of it. Your behavior shifts to match it. And the universe loves certainty. The universe responds to conviction. The universe matches the frequency of a decided mind. So decide now, in this moment, decide that unexpected money is flowing to you within 7 days. Not might, not could, is. Here's where things get interesting. You don't get what you want in life. You get who you are. You get what you believe you're worthy of. You get what your identity can accept. And most people are walking around with an identity that was installed in them by age 7. Before they could reason, before they could question, before they could consent. Think about that. The financial thermostat that governs your life was set by a child who didn't understand money, observing adults who probably didn't understand it either, in circumstances that no longer exist, in an economy that has completely transformed, in a world that bears almost no resemblance to today. And yet that thermostat is still running. That program is still executing. That child's conclusion about money are still creating your adult reality until now. Because identity can be changed. Beliefs can be updated. Thermostats can be reset. And all it takes is a decision followed by repetition. A choice made over and over until it becomes automatic. So let's make that choice now. I want you to try on a new identity. Just for this few minutes, just as an experiment. You don't have to believe it yet. You just have to be willing to try it on. This identity is, you are someone money loves to flow toward. Not because you're special, not because you're better than anyone else, but because that's simply the relationship you have with money now. Money seeks you out. Money finds reasons to come to you. Unexpected money is just something that happens in your life regularly. Feel into that for a moment. Feel the ease of it. There's no striving in this identity, no desperation, no white knuckling or forcing, just allowing, just receiving. You are someone money loves to flow toward. Notice how different this feels from trying to make money or earning money or deserving money. This is about being the kind of person money is attracted to. The kind of person who radiates an energy that abundance recognizes and responds to. Neville Goddard would call this assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Tony Robbins would call this identity level change. The quantum physicists would call this collapsing the wave function through observation. They're all pointing at the same truth. You become what you embody before you receive the evidence. The evidence comes second. The embodiment comes first. So embody it now. Stand a little taller. If you're standing, sit a little more confidently if you're sitting. Let your face soften into the expression of someone who just found out they're about to receive unexpected money. Not tense, not anxious, just quietly pleased, gently certain. This is who you are now. This is the you who exists in the timeline where unexpected money arrives within 7 days. And by taking on this physiology, by breathing as this person breathes, by carrying yourself as this person carries themselves, you are pulling that timeline toward you. You are making it more probable by the second. Now let's go deeper. I want you to think about the amount, not a specific number. Let the universe surprise you, but a range that would feel like a genuine breakthrough, a range that would prove to your logical mind that something real is happening, a range that's big enough to matter, but not so big that your subconscious immediately rejects it. You got it? Good. Now here's the key. That amount already exists. It's not being created, it's being revealed. It's already in motion somewhere in the quantum field. And your job is simply to become a vibrational match for its arrival. And you're doing that right now. With every word you hear, with every feeling you generate, with every moment you spend in this state of expectant receiving. The version of you who receives this money is not fundamentally different from you. They didn't win a genetic lottery. They didn't get lucky. They just got aligned. They dropped the resistance. They stopped pushing against the current. They let the river carry them to the treasure that was always waiting downstream. You're doing that now. You're letting the current carry you. You're allowing the alignment to happen. Let's talk about that for a moment. Because time is not what you think it is. Einstein showed us that time is relative. That past, present, and future all exist simultaneously from a certain reference point. Quantum physics has demonstrated that particles can be entangled across time just as easily as across space. The you of 7 days from now is just as real as the you of this moment. They're just occupying a different coordinate in space-time. Here's where it gets mind-bending. The future you is already influencing this present moment. Every time you feel drawn towards something, every time you get an intuition, every time something just feels right, that's your future self sending information backward through time, guiding you toward the choices that create them. The you who receives unexpected money in 7 days, they're real. They exist, and they want to help you become them. So let's connect with them now. Imagine you could communicate with yourself 7 days in the future. The you who has already received the unexpected money. The you who knows exactly how it happened, where it came from, how it felt. That you is sitting there 7 days ahead, already living in the reality you're creating right now. And they have a message for you. Listen for it, not with your ears, with your intuition. With that deeper part of you that knows things before your mind can explain them. Your future self is trying to tell you something right now. Maybe it's a feeling of reassurance, a sense that everything works out. A wave of peace washing over you because they actually know that the money is coming. Maybe it's a specific instruction, a nudge to call someone, a check, something. Go somewhere, say yes to something you were going to say no to. Maybe it's just laughter, the delighted laughter of someone who knows the punchline to a joke you haven't heard yet. The joy of someone who's watching you worry about something that's already handled. Whatever the message is, receive it now. Let it land in your body, let it update your nervous system. Let it overwrite the old programming that said unexpected money doesn't happen to you. Because it does happen to you. It's happening now. The process is already underway. Here's what reality transurfing teaches us. There are infinite parallel realities existing simultaneously, each one a slightly different variation of possibility. And you're constantly shifting between them based on your focus, your emotions, your expectations, and your identity. The reality where unexpected money arrives is not somewhere far away. It's right here, vibrating at a frequency just slightly different from your current perception. To enter that reality, you don't have to do anything dramatic. You just have to time to its frequency. Like adjusting a radio dial, like changing the channel. The broadcast is already happening. You just have to be willing to receive it. And that's exactly what you're doing right now. With every minute of this activation, you're adjusting the dial. You're tuning to the frequency of unexpected money. You're making that parallel reality more accessible, more available, more inevitable. The gap between where you are and where you want to be, it's not a gap of time. It's not a gap of effort. It's a gap of frequency, and frequency can be changed in an instant. Feel yourself shifting now. Feel yourself moving closer to the reality where the money has already arrived. Feel the borders between possible and actual getting thinner, more permeable, more ready to dissolve. You're not waiting for something to happen. Something is happening right now in you, through you, as you. Now we're going to do something that might seem counterintuitive. We're going to be grateful for the money that hasn't visibly arrived yet. Here's why this works. Gratitude is the highest frequency emotion you can broadcast. It's higher than hope, higher than desire, even higher than love in some measurements. When you genuinely are grateful, you're sending a signal to the universe that says, more of this, please. But there's another layer. When you're grateful for something before it physically appears, you're declaring to the universe that time is not a barrier. You're saying, I know this is done. I know it's on its way. I'm so certain it's coming that I'm already thankful for it. This is what Neville called thinking from the end. You don't think about the end, you think from it. You don't hope for the result, you live as though the result has already occurred. So let's do that now. Thank you. Thank you for the unexpected money that is flowing into my life this week. Feel it. Mean it. Let it resonate in your chest. Thank you for the surprise of it. Thank you for the delight of it. Thank you for the way it proved to me that the universe is always supporting me. Thank you for the doors this money opens. Thank you for the problems it solves. Thank you for the freedom it creates. Thank you for showing me that abundance is my natural state. Thank you for reminding me that I am worthy of receiving. Thank you for demonstrating that money can come from unexpected places, in unexpected amounts, at unexpected times. Feel the gratitude expanding in your chest. Feel it radiating outward. Feel it touching everything in your field, every cell in your body, every thought in your mind, every possibility in your future. This gratitude is not wishful thinking. This creative power, this is you actively participating in the construction of your reality. Every thank you is a brick in the foundation of what you're building. Here's the thing about gratitude, it really feels good. It feels really, really good. So even if nothing else happened, even if this was just an hour of feeling deep gratitude, you'd walk away better than when you started. Your nervous system would be calmer. Your heart would be more open. Your mind would be clearer. But something else is happening. Something is being set in motion. The gratitude you're feeling right now is creating a magnetic field that is completely attracting corresponding circumstances. It's science and it's magic. It's ancient wisdom and cutting-edge physics. It's the simplest thing and the most profound thing. Thank you for the unexpected money that arrives this week. Say it again in your mind or out loud. Thank you for the unexpected money that arrives this week. And again, thank you for the unexpected money that arrives this week. Each repetition is deepening the neural pathway. Each repetition is strengthening the intention. Each repetition is making the outcome more certain. Now I need to address the most important piece of this entire activation: allowing. You can set the intention, you can generate the feeling, you can install the identity, collapse the timeline, radiate gratitude, but if you can't allow the money to come, if you block it with doubt or cancel it with worry or push it away with unworthiness, then all that work gets undermined. So let's address the allowing. There's a part of you that might be thinking, this sounds great, but there's a part of you that's cataloging all the reasons this might not work, all the times things didn't work out, all the evidence for why you should protect yourself from disappointment. I want you to know that part of you is not your enemy. That part is trying to protect you. It learned probably a long time ago that hoping for things and not getting them hurts, so it is developing a strategy. Don't hope too much, and you won't hurt too much. But here's what that protective part needs to understand. You're not the same person who learned that strategy. You're not as vulnerable as you were then. You can handle disappointments now, and more importantly, this is different. You're not just hoping, you're aligning. You're not just wishing, you're becoming. So thank that protective part, acknowledge its intention, and then gently let it know that you're choosing to allow this. You're choosing to stay open. You're choosing to receive. Receiving is a skill, and like any skill, it gets better with practice. Right now, in this moment, you are practicing receiving. You are training yourself to stay open to good things. You are building the capacity to let abundance in. Notice any tension in your body, any bracing, any holding, and consciously release it. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Let your belly relax. Money flows to relaxed people. Money flows to open people. Money flows to people who expect it without demanding it, who welcome it without grasping for it, who receive it without feeling guilty about it. You are that person now. You are becoming more and more that person with every breath. Over the next 7 days, your job is simple. Stay in the state. Return to this feeling whenever you notice you've drifted. Don't track. Don't obsess. Don't dig up the seed to see if it's growing. Just water it with this feeling. This expectant, grateful, certain, relaxed feeling, and let nature do the rest. The money is coming. It's already on its way. You don't have to make it happen. You don't have to figure out the how. You just have to stay out of the way. You just have to allow. And you're doing that right now. beautifully. We're going to close now, but I want you to understand something. This conversation doesn't end when the audio stops. This activation continues in your cells, in your subconscious, in your electromagnetic field. The work we've done here will keep working while you sleep, while you eat, while you go about your daily life. You planted a seed, you've aligned a frequency, you've claimed an identity, you've collapsed a timeline, you've generated gratitude, you've opened to receiving. 7 days from now, something will have shifted. Something unexpected will have arrived. And when it does, when the money shows up in whatever surprising form it takes, I want you to do one thing. Remember this moment. And then I want you to put it in the comments. I want other people to know how this works. Remember how you felt right now. Remember the choice you made. Remember that you created this not through struggle or not through force, through alignment, through frequency, through becoming. That memory will be your evidence, your proof, your foundation for even bigger manifestations to come. Because once you prove to yourself that this works, once you have undeniable evidence that your inner state shapes your outer reality, everything changes. Your whole relationship with manifestation transforms. You move from hoping to knowing, from trying to allowing, from chasing to receiving. You are a reality creator. You always have been. Today you remember how to use that power consciously. Today you aimed it at something specific, and in 7 days or less, you'll see the results. Trust the process, trust yourself, trust the universe that conspires on your behalf. The unexpected money is already yours. It's already done. It's already flowing towards you. Now go live your life, knowing that somewhere in the next 7 days, you're going to smile and say, it worked. It worked. Because you are someone money loves to flow toward. And then when you do it, I want you to see if you can increase that amount. This is the beginning. It's a simple challenge that I'm giving you. It's something that you can do. You can receive unexpected money in the next 7 days. And once you do it, can't look back. You will know that you can change your circumstances forever. It's a huge revelation. It changes everything. And then you start to receive money unexpectedly in so many different and varied ways. The first step is simply undergoing this simple challenge. See yourself in 7 days. Affirm that you have received the money. Open yourself up to allow it and let it flow. I want to invite you to subscribe to my second YouTube channel, The Brian Scott Musical Experience. New music coming out on a regular basis. We're having a blast. Just look up The Brian Scott Musical Experience. You'll find my channel. The link is in the description as well. I'd love it if you checked out my art. We have new art coming out on a weekly basis. You can find it at www.newearth.art, where we have sigils that we create that you can utilize and put in your environments that help amplify your intentions. You can find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com. And welcome to The Reality Revolution.